come on set on time every single day, be there, just be there on set, being a part of every single thing that's happening. They're so aware. I was shooting for Gold in London, and I remember it was one of the off days and it was slightly rainy, and we had gone to see an abbey. I can't remember which one, but nearby, and from where we were shooting. And I received a call from Mukesh. So he called me and he said, "Kya kar rahi hai?" I said, "London mein hu." He said, "Do you want to play a special appearance in this big film that Ayan is making with like Ranbir, Alia, Bachchan sir?" I said, "Yeah, of course." So he's like, "When are you back?" I said, "I'm back in a week." So I came back and I still remember that first meeting with Ayan, and I was performing that same evening on an award function, I remember. And so I asked him that, "Is the meeting going to take a lot of time?" So he said, "No, it won't. It will probably take like 10 minutes. So I was like, okay. But then I went in for the meeting. I remember coming out of the meeting after 3.5 hours. Ayan and me kind of got talking, and he kind of explained to me the world of Brahmastra and how he had conceptualized it, how he'd been working for it for many years, and I was immediately drawn into the world. And as he tells everybody, in fact, that I came on board as a special appearance. To it becoming a lengthier role, to me becoming the antagonist and the main villain in the film.
Yes.
So it has been a journey even after me coming on board in the film. I don't think the point of this film is to go and kind of experience it in the cinema, so I can't give away a lot. But one thing I'll say is it's very, very Indian, and there's a lot of heart in it. And of course, needless to say, blood, sweat, and so much time and passion, and have gone into making this film, and it's a true labor of love. Like you've seen in the trailer, this girl seems to be on a mission, and one thing I can tell you is she's very passionate, and she just wants to fulfill her aim, her ambition, which you will figure out what it is in the film. And she would not let anything stop her or come in the way. I mean, I think it's one of the most challenging roles that I have ever played. It's obviously not, it's obviously derived from, it's one of his fantasy fiction characters, Ayan's brainchild. But also, when you are working with like Ranbir, Alia, Bachchan sir, Nagarjuna sir, Shah Rukh sir has also played a guest appearance in it. It was, I don't know, I suddenly kind of realized why they are, where they are in life, and why am I talking about all of this for your question is, it made so much of a difference in terms of the experience that I gained while shooting this film, the kind of things that I have learned while shooting this film, and just to be a part of this world. I feel like it's a privilege because we watch so many of the Hollywood movies, the Marvel movies, the DC movies. We are in awe of them. We are in awe of the world that they create. I truly believe, as a proud Indian, that our country is a country of stories. Whether you go from north to south, east to west, we have so many stories in the small towns, in villages, in our cities, in our heritage, in culture, in history. So if Ayan could, if he could mix it all up and like give the audience a blend of our flavor of our own culture in a beautifully woven fantasy fiction. I mean, how else should I say, how does it add to my career?
Of course
it does. It's probably the most